Good morning, our viewers at home. Welcome.
Right.
This is Money Matter for WAP TV.
With Mama Monica.
With Mama Monica. Yes, so,
the name has come to stay.
Beautiful morning, is Slimmy.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Thank you. I was always trying to be like you,
Okay, good morning. And our chief.
You see,
Chief is respecting this set.
You see, Mama Monica, what is happening now? There is lesson in it. That nothing is permanent.
No, not fair.
Once upon a time, now we be the host.
But now you're hosting us.
But now we are your guests.
Can you imagine?
Now she's the one hosting us.
Yes, so the only permanent thing that they say
Na
change.
change.
Yes, so once again, welcome. And if this is your first time, we welcome you. This is now Money Matter, where we dey talk about money, how to make money, how to manage, how to multiply money. And last week we start on women and money. Yes, so we still continue today.
Okay.
And we don't say that this one now for my sisters, now for my mothers in the house. And I want to appeal to our sisters, to our mothers, to our women, that we need to take our money matter seriously. As we talk to women, we also talk to men. We appeal to our men as well.
But the men were really encouraging last week, because
yes,
I think majority of the calls came from their side, and most of them, we get the ones that be applaud that woman.
Yes.
There was this particular man that called, and then other men that actually called in to encourage.
Some even talk, say, nobody say they no one give money for their woman, but at times there's a layback attitude.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Women,
yes.
And I have come to realize another thing. I don't know, it cannot be totally true, but at least maybe 40 to 60% truth. Once a woman has a prosperous man, once a woman gets,
she feels laid back.
Thank you. It takes a very great woman where the husband go make her where she said go the hustle on the 80% basis.
That she won't have something for herself.
Yes. So I've come to realize that, and I think a man addressed that. One of our callers addressed that last week. Say most women now, because the husband they drop. And in some part of Africa, it no be like that. Now even women they work.
Yes.
Take for instance South Africa.
Yes.
Now, women
or even Ghana.
I've been to Ghana.
Ghana.
You understand? I was in Kumasi.
Please let us start the show. Thank you. Before you take us on your excursion, it's okay.
Yes.
I want travel.
It's even good that we have man for us with us here, so that at least we can also see it and hear it from the man's point of view. So today we want to talk about to our women, all manner of women, whether you they work, whether you know work or you there at home, whether you be single woman, whether you be divorced woman, whether you be single mother, everything, this thing get to do with us. And as we dey hear, you go dey pick the one way relates to you, way concern you. So whether you are working, whether you are not working, it's important that you understand how money works. Because I said last week, it's beyond you just saying, okay, I'm going to work, I'm just earning an income, and then you are coming back. Because most women, when it comes to money, the only thing they understand is most times is, okay, I'm buying food stuff into the house. I'm just budgeting the house finance. Beyond that, women really don't take, they don't participate in anything that has to do with money. So that is one thing we also want to address today. Say money, no be just you making the money. It's beyond that. How would you manage the money? How will you multiply the money? How will you preserve the thing where you don't work for? Even if now your husband, they give you money, like Chief say, some women, they just say, okay, my husband get money, I just they receive.
Just they collect.
It's beyond that.
It's beyond that.
We looked at some questions last week, which I'm going to go back to, and then address more questions as well. So make you they think, make you they reflect, as I they call this question one by one. And if you be the husband or you the father, just also be thinking that, okay, this question, what did they ask on TV this morning? If I know a day, how my wife go survive, think for her, so that when they talk to her, you know how to handle this thing.
She's your wife.
Yes. So the first one when we asked that time, I should just quickly read over the one when we asked last week. They say, every woman, do you have a source of income?
Bam.
Do you have something that they bring money for you? Maybe you did for paid employment, or whether you they do business, you must have something where they bring in money for you. So that's not the first question. Do you have a source of income? The second question, they say, if you have a second source of income, it's good. We applaud you. But that is just the beginning. Then the next question is say, if you don't get source of income, you don't get something where they bring in money, my next question is say, why you no get? You know, there may be the various reasons. One reason may be what Chief don't say.
Your husband say they cannot work.
My husband get money, I don't need to work.
Okay, first of all.
But really, is the husband the source of income for your wife?
In fact, what thing are they telling you to say? Women.
Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Can the husband be
a source of income to the wife?
The salary paying husband.
Like maybe he pays her salary, even if she's not working.
Fine, even if she pay her salary, that's okay. If you won't call them source of income,
we're asking
you know, because there are some men, like what Chief said, there are some men that they don't allow their wives to work, but they pay them. Do you understand? So is it a source of income?
Well, you can say that is the way you are getting money,
but not a source of income.
Well, you can.
No, we are not
technically.
No, because seriously, we need to.
The man is paying every month.
Well, you can say that is your you can say that is your source of income. Yes, but I want to tell people say make you not make that man your plan.
Not being the company.
So what if the company dry up or something happened to the company?
Even if person they work outside to something.
Okay, what we are saying in essence is, what we are saying in essence is, in as much as you have him, he gives you money on a monthly basis. You should still have something doing. Is that what we are saying?
Okay, fine. If we won't take him like that, say you won't say that is not my source of income. That's not the way money they come from. Okay, fine. I will take it like that.
Okay.
For now,
is my ATM.
For now, I go take him like that. But what do you they say? I don't like that thought.
Okay.
The reason they say anytime you say money and women, people will say, no, women
they don't
are
trust
money.
Women with money.
Women is money. They will say, when they just hear women and they hear money, all they think about is spending for the woman. So that's like one of the things where we want also change.
Okay, that mindset.
Correct, that mindset. So the woman as well, if you want to say, okay, that's not her source of income for that time, fine. Okay. But as we go, they talk
with time.
You grow past that.
You know exactly. You know what to do. So the next question we asked last week, we say, do you have a savings account?
Savings.
Okay, you are working now. What do you do with your money? For majority of people, when you ask them, say, okay, you they work, what do you do with your money? The first thing that will come to their mind is just spend it. Nobody thinks of, okay, I'm working to take care of myself, you know.
In Richest Man in Babylon, they said, how do you keep your shackles?
Yes.
That's what I think shackles.
Yes.
How do you make sure it doesn't go? How do you tighten it? Because once you make it, you want to spend it.
You want to spend it because for most people, and for women in particular, when they go to work and everything, the thing where they do for their mind, they say, how will I spend this money? Nobody they say, I'm going to work to say, how will I save this money?
No,
or how do I invest this money? Now the spending,
they come
exactly.
How to blow it.
So what are the reasons where they ask, say, do we have a savings account? Because most people, they don't, as they enter their bank account, they spend that at the end. They wait for another paycheck, another salary time, another month, make it come. So do you have a savings account? And if you have a savings account, do you have money in that account? Because now one thing for you, now another thing for you to say, okay, for this my account, how much I even get inside? So if we ask you, do you have money in the account? If no, my question will say, if you stop working today, or that source of income, whatever the source of income be, how you go survive? That's now another question. So for those who they make their husband their source of income, if the man die, if the man losing job, or the business crash or something, how do you plan to survive? You know, before we don't talk about multiple stream of income time like that. I would say don't have one source. So if you make your husband that source,
if the source
that means both of you now the same
one
source.
Direction.
Now so because both of you now from the same thing, you understand. So that's now the reason why I say it be a good thing. Because if something happens to that man business or to that man job, automatically it means say
it will affect you.
It will affect both of you.
Sure.
So that's not the thing. So I want to ask again for the women, say, if anything happen, can you still maintain that standard of living where you they live? That flat where you they live. If anything happen to that man, you still they live for that flat. If, for instance, they live for Ajawa Estate or they live for Maryland or for Anthony Village or for Lekki, if anything happens to that man, you feel continue to live in that house.
Chevron Estate.
That's not the question. So think about them. Then another question be say, for how long do you have for the women? Maybe, you know, I say na different women category day. You get single women, you get women where don't marry and everything. Now, you know waiting your age be. And you know waiting the retirement age be. So if you are 45 or you are 50.
I think you're likely to retire 60 or
65.
65, yes.
Or for some people, it is when, if you start working initially,
age-wise,
35 years in
35 years in service, or now 65.
Yes, whichever one comes first.
On, yeah.
So if maybe 60 or 65.
Coco is you will live
or 35 years for people who start work. Whichever one comes first. Okay. So if for service you did 35 years, even if you never reach 60, you have to
Yes,
retire.
Because the civil service
yes,
is 35 years.
That's not the thing where you say. So if that thing, so ask yourself now, from now to that time, how many years do I have? Do I have any plan for my retirement? For my husband? Another question where we want to ask, we say, how do you have any investment? Another time I go talk extensively about savings and investment. You know, the first leg we say savings.
Yeah, you can't invest if you don't have savings. Is it possible?
Well, for most people, they cannot invest if they don't have savings. Okay. Because the money for investments no go there. So what savings they do, we say they help you build that money small. If today you save 5,000, tomorrow you save another 5,000. So you won't do, because most investments or assets, they get certain limit of money where you feel used to start. Most of them na 100,000. For how many people go say, okay, I feel remove 100,000 from my salary, make I go start investment. So that is the starting point. You must save. But saving alone, you know, good because of inflation. We go talk about that one
later,
another time. So the question is, do you have any source of investment apart from saving, like anything that they bring in money for you? Then if you have, what kind of investment do you have? You know, that time too, we talk about the 3 types of income, 3 types of money where people they earn.
Okay.
We talk about active income, which now money where
you go work.
Exactly. Yeah. Then we talk about portfolio and passive income. So we want to know which one you did.
Where you fill in the gap yourself.
Where exactly. So that one go get. And then for women, you know, because of the society where we live, even for abroad, we don't say even generally women, you have this perception, say women don't do money. You understand? So when it comes to investments, most women, even married men, even people where they work, they live on for their husband. They know they take active part in anything that has to do with investment or anything where it concern them. They won't be say, okay, share something. Do we have food in the house? Is there rice? Is that pepper? Meat? That's not the thing. Oh yeah, bring in the list for waiting.
How many women knows what stock is worth today?
What stock is worth today?
How many women do we have in the stock market buying shares?
More men anyways.
Even as far as New York on the Wall Street, how many women? But we even thank God to those ones.
In Nigeria, watch our stock market, you see more of men.
Even I'm even talking about New York where we have been on the Wall Street.
The numbers are open.
Okay, so the numbers are open. You can feel free to call in, and the number is
08173147589. Feel free to call in.
Call us.
Yes.
And turn down the volume on your TV set. Yeah. Or you try 08105434984. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm still continuing with my questions though.
Okay.
And another question is say, what be your belief about money as a woman?
All of us get different perception about different mindset.
Easy come, easy go.
I cannot come and kill myself. Kind of women. As they make and they spend down. I don't want anybody to inherit my sweat like that.
You know, that kind of thing. And then we have, for majority of women, when they have money investments, you know, we just lock our mind. You know, it'd be like when we day school. Anytime you see, say you won't do maths, you be like, you just zero your mind.
I know if you pass maths.
I know if you pass maths. That's not the same thing. We have this belief that money, I can't invest, I can't. But the thing about it is that money matter, that's easy matter. Especially if you understand. And that's not the reason we they bring money matter for what TB. So make we educate people.
And on a Monday.
On a Monday. So make you know, understand how it works. Now it's simple. Just start small and continue to build on it, gradual. So even if you earn 20,000, you feel become a millionaire after a while.
Yes, after a while.
Yes. So there's no big deal about this money matter. Not simple thing.
And so mindset.
And the mindset. So we break them down. Say, look, this thing, how to make money, how to manage money, how to multiply, is simple. You know, it's just a step at a time. And that is why we ask our people to call in, to ask questions, to know what steps to take.
That is why you have her anyways. You know, she's always there to lead and guide you guys so that you don't make mistake when it comes to money.
Okay. So another question where I want to ask, we say, as you day like this, ask yourself, do you like the way you are financially? Are you satisfied with the way you are financially?
And they say man's need
are insatiable.
So definitely nobody could say like.
And that's why money is never enough. Yes.
Bona boys. Say Dangote, still dey find money. Richest man.
It works back to back.
He's working every day. He's still Dangote, richest man. So why would I be satisfied with what is in my account?
No, I think I think the problem is just us starting. You know, we are so scared to start. And for those who won't even start, they are like they don't start too small. And once they aim high, they don't forget to it should be a starting point.
Start small but aim high. That's not the thing. Start small and aim high. Start with 5,000. As we collect today, na 25. Just a few more days.
Slimy made she gave us a case study. I think that was last week or thereabouts. And that thing, it always prick my mind because now reality.
Okay.
Yeah, Monica, some people you dey low talk. We say they know they collect anything and you go they say 25,000 is small.
I swear.
Who tell you say 25?
Okay, we get
Abiodun, how you dey? Some banker they collect am.
And they tell you, Chief.
Abiodun, good morning,
Hello? Hello, Abiodun.
Abe. Hello, Abe. Okay, I think don't know what happened. But
some people you go
just try and call us back.
No suit, no style, no both style, everything. Now 25,000 they collect.
Package.
Yes.
And they'll package.
Yes.
But when they go collect that one, from there, opportunity of 45
does be open,
come.
yeah.
From the opportunity of
exactly.
So I get some people where they do TISA. Private school where still they collect 15,000 and they will go 8 to 4 every day.
15,000 naira.
Yes.
And when they come up for us, they want to say, is it working in the bank?
Whether they take level up, they say the number of puppy where they their class, then say the school go give them chance, say 1,000 on each child for lesson. But they are still, whether you like them or not, more doors will open. Now there go hear another person where go say, that school they pay 30, that school they pay 85. Before you, but person go no one collect 25,000. And you beg me for money.
And what they do? Nobody say they just sit down for us, take care of children.
Okay. So, for the one where I even they talk, say you like where you are financially, you don't even be in line with your need.
Okay.
It be in line with your investment. Okay. It be in line with your savings. Okay. In line of say, okay, if anything happened today, am I able to meet up with I they do? What thing will happen to my children?
Or do I have a suffer?
What exactly
the investment?
For people, you get emergency fund. We don't say that emergency fund. Now a minimum of your 6 months expenses. So if every month now, the amount where you spend for everything.
Sorry, okay. Mama, Ejiro. Ejiro, good morning. Good morning, Ejiro.
Volume is high.
Ejiro.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Can you turn down your TV volume, please?
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yes. Good morning, sir.
Okay, do you have any question?
Reduce the volume.
I have turned it off.
Okay, better. I was in a woman safe.
Please, I beg, I want to ask one question.
Okay.
No man will be say, if they want to make sure say the family meet, as in they meet up with family demand, but the husband not agree.
The husband agree. Okay, the woman want meet up with family demands, but the husband not agree.
But the husband say, I beg, not they do, because I know when the cause say you they struggle.
Okay. You don't allow him work.
Yes.
So basically they do. Your husband, they bring money for everything for house.
What do they bring not to satisfy me?
Okay, so what will be the question now? Mo, no. What will be your question?
What things I go see do not say because me I they do small things say they meet up.
You they do small things where they meet up.
Yes.
But the husband don't want
me. Because I want to meet up with the small challenges where they have.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, she won't work, but the husband don't want let her.
No agree.
Yeah.
Okay. The one important thing where I want to ask you say you don't communicate with him, you don't talk to him about it.
I don't talk. What
did he say?
He said no, many people they see me say they work. Say pastor wife not they work.
Oh, pastor wife. You know, madam.
She can do trade now. She fit get shop for house or something.
The thing we say, you don't want to make you they go out, but if you do something for inside.
Yes, you see, do something for inside. Mama, they go out.
Okay, so if you do something for inside, what do you feel do for inside?
Like for dinner.
I don't hear you.
Hello, I thought for dinner.
For dinner.
I dey sell card.
You dey sell recharge card.
Yeah.
Okay, you know one thing where I want to say, they say, I want to advise you, number one, say make you write out all your expenses for inside house.
Okay.
And make you show your husband, say this one, now the expense for the house.
Okay.
I don't know how much they give you. I don't know whether you know how much you they spend for house every month.
What thing they come at not be better something like that kind 30,000 for a month. Now in the aim.
Okay, if they give you 30,000 every month.
No, not the main salary.
Oh, in your own salary.
In your own salary be 30,000. Okay, how much do they give you for house upkeep?
If you give me 10,000 for upkeep, me I dey spend past 30,000 for upkeep.
Oh, you dey spend past 30,000 naira sef for upkeep.
So where you dey get that
extra money?
From the gain when they come out from the card.
Oh.
From the gain.
Okay, you know what? Ask your husband. Tell your husband. That means your husband they pay him salary for church.
Yes.
Okay, I want you to put these things down, and then when your husband come, make you talk to him about them. Number one, make you let him know how much you they spend every month. You understand?
They give you.
You know, you can't know what he tell me. He say he go they pay me, make I they spend, go they pay me. But what thing they get, you know, they reach, so they pay me back.
You know they reach. Do you have a savings?
I don't have.
Okay, I'm going to tell you when you start. Tell your husband that say you don't hear people for Money Matta for one TV.
See, if you can record this show, sef, if it make sense, in case you know they dey around for money, so that he can watch. You know, go be like say no, now he dey talk am, he dey see am. Do you understand? Like he gets to see it. So if you get phone where you record, and for just that may record a part of this show where she dey talk about all of this.
So that you go use that as a prompter for what you want to discuss.
Say they give you no
say my husband do I hear one show for WAP TV where they say so now he won't come make I ask you so that you can start build your argument or your case on that.
If you know make it come out, I think you can do a better business inside. If you get to a shop in front or very close to the house.
Like now in the teach, they pay on 5,000. Then the 30,000.
They teach 5,000, so everything is 35,000.
Which is 35,000. I think that come out so now I don't carry my children go to school.
Your children they go school?
My children.
Man.
They go school?
I don't carry them go to school. Yes. Now one rush now bath. I go come go supply the card. Before you go come, I don't come house.
So you don't even know say they do sell this card?
You know how they sell the card, but you don't know how they go supply for. You don't know how they work out, they go people the most, they go sell.
Okay, madam, you know waiting some of these questions where I don't ask. You hear them?
Yes.
Okay. Put them down and tell your husband say you won't talk to him about some of these questions.
Okay.
Say, for instance, if anything happened to him, if, for instance, they tell him for church, say, we don't want you again, we want another younger pastor. What thing go happen? And then ask him, say, the thing where you they do, ask him, say, for future, what thing go happen to your children? Because you can't live, I don't know how many children you have, but you can't live successfully, live well.
35,000.
On 35,000. Your children still there small. Your children go to university. what plan you get for them for secondary school, for university? Do you understand? The house where they live.
Just advise you call her after the show.
Okay.
Because I know say we get other people waiting online. We get questions like you. So Ejiro, please help us call Madam after the show, our financial expert. Of course, you see her number on the screen. You can just write them down so that you fit follow her talk, and of course you fit talk your mind. And they sure say if you get other questions that she go like ask you, she go definitely ask you, and you fit ask your husband. Because even me as a single lady, 35,000 naira is not enough. How much more? When
it's not enough.
It's true. Before you do your hair, before you
talk, a lot of things they go
through your mind.
Through my mind. Maybe say I don't even talk anything again. It's such a pitiable situation.
Very.
But let's thank her.
That she could open up, and she did also, yes.
She's a good wife, and she open up. She understand, and you feel that spirit of I want to do. In like you the TikTok say some women really like wants to do some things. So it's just the issue of liberality. I think she's under some laws,
restrictions.
But all the same, Madam Ejiro, I would just beg you, for the sake of your children, keep being committed to your husband and keep hustling. You would definitely strike all.
Just talk to him. Let's see if you.
So Ejiro, I'll be expecting your call because I'm really.
I'm interested in her case. Like
it's really interesting.
Live less than even that. You know, so I talk and before she call.
Yeah, say 15,000.
Some people they collect 15,000 as a male teacher and they get wife.
Yes.
Some they collect 20. The thing whether they take carry body now the pupil way they class. Some go finish from that place. Can't go still go do extramural class.
They don't go. Okay, we have Eddie from Edo.
Okay. Eddie, good morning.
Eddie. Hello, Eddie. Eddie
Montana.
I was about saying that.
Good morning, Eddie.
What's going on? Anyways, call us back.
So, like I say we get different women for different category. Okay. And the one before our time go, I want quickly talk. We have women where they single, women where they married. And I want to start, yes, we get widow. So we go see certain things where
single ladies
women should they do as they you know, I usually will tell people, say, before they get married, the best time is when they are single. Because they can do a lot of things. And that is the best time for you to build your financial foundation. Because you don't have expenses, apart from the extended, you know. But you don't have the new car, which if you choose to do. So this is the best time for you as a single woman, even for man, where they listen to us. Start building your savings.
Ben, it surprises me. Let's take Precious.
Oh, Precious.
Precious, how are you doing?
I'm fine. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Precious. Please go on.
Okay, bye, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, ma. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I have a question.
Okay.
Talking about investments, I would love to invest, but this forest thing, someone invited me for a seminar on forest, but all through the group, I didn't understand one thing about it. Selling, buy one, don't buy the whole day. You know, the man was saying something that the market will always be open, but don't buy more than 2. So I didn't really get anything. I really want to invest, and like for instance, my salary is 35,000. I'm single.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have any savings to start with?
Yes, I have savings.
Okay. So like how much do you have in your savings account?
Okay, I have like 500,000 because I want to do masters, so I'm saving money for it.
You want to do your masters?
Yes.
Okay. So forex is a very it depends on what your goal is, right? If your goal is, for me, is a very risky kind of investment.
Of course.
So if what you are looking at is to protect what you have and to grow your money, I will not advise you to start with that.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Do you understand? I will not advise you to do.
Because you need to be online 24/7.
So it's a way you can easily just lose everything.
Yes.
So if that is the investment you want to start with, I'm not going to advise you to start with that kind of investment.
Bam.
Okay.
You should have some other solid kind of investment.
Borrowing, I've forgotten the name. You said about borrowing the government a particular amount of money, and then after a year or so, I'm trying to remember the name you called.
Okay, treasury bills.
Treasury bill, bond. Precious.
I think it's treasury bills.
It's treasury bills. So what did she ask
buying
about?
Bonds. I think she wants to try.
Okay,
okay, you want me to talk about them? Okay, fine. Treasury bills now very simple. What do you go do? Be say you go to your bank. When you get to your bank, tell them say you want to do treasury bills. You want to invest in treasury bills. Okay. And for treasury bills, you have 3 tenors. That means 3 time frame that you can pick from. You have 3 months. That's the first one. Where be 91 days. The second one is 6 months, which now 184 days. And then the last one be 1 year, which now 364 days. So it depends on which one you want pick. The one where you want pick, now him go determine your interest where you go get. So if you don't need the money for like 1 year, I would advise you say make you do the 1 year. Keep on for 1 year, because the longer it is, the higher it is.
Your interest.
So if you don't invest in 3 months, 6 months, or 1 year, the one for 1 year usually they higher.
And that of 6 months.
Than that of 6 months.
6
and the
months
one
pay
higher. So if you don't need the money now, if you can keep on for 1 year, I go advise you say make you do the 1 year. So what's going to happen be say you go to your bank, put the money for your account for your bank. So what they go do be say if for instance the interest, the bidding, they call them bidding. Let's see how much they bid. So if waiting be they bid, or let me just use the word interest, if not 12% for instance for 1 year, that means that 12% go be your interest. So what they go do be say they go pay you upfront. So if for instance you have 500,000, let's assume say that the 500,000 where you want use, you go and the interest be 10%. What did they go do be say they go pay you the upfront.
Yeah,
come out.
Yeah.
So they go remove the 400 and something thousand and leave your interest for you. So at the end of maybe if not 3 months or 6 months or 1 year, they go come pay
the money back,
your capital, original fund. So that's not the way they work. And it's very, very simple, very straightforward. Just go to your bank. If the bank say they don't understand, the person where you meet, tell them say you won't see their supervisor or their manager. Because sometimes some of them tell you say, so that's the way they work, and it's a very safe form of investment.
At least that one is
very
safe. That one is even safe, yes, and very practical.
Yes, that one you are sure that your capital and your interest they intact.
Because forex and stocks, they are 2 big risks.
Stock, the even difference exchange between the stock be say stock. If you know na long term the stock day.
Of course.
If you want make money, do one for long term. The people where they get their hand burn for stock market, with people where they want speculate. Yes, where they say that okay, this thing now 1 naira now they buy for 1 naira, and they say that in 1 month's time or 5 months time, maybe it don't quickly go, and then they buy.
But people are active. They have active traders.
They are speculative.
Yes.
And for such people, they get their hand burn because it can fluctuate.
Of course.
You only get the benefits of stock of shares for the long term. If you're doing it for the long term, because of the fact that they will give you bonus.
Yeah, you go to receive your
dividend. So if you want to do long term, that's not the time where it will pay you. But say you want to do 6 months, it's a chance. It's risky. You want to do 1 year, it's risky. It's different from this forex. You understand?
Yeah. Yes.
So that is what I go say. If you want more clarification, maybe
just call. Clarify good. Go your bank. Meet your account.
If they say supervisor don't do, ask for manager.
Ask for manager.
Yes.
Ask for the boss.
It's sure your money go.
Yes.
So you don't need to worry.
To do masters.
Your money day. That's not the thing. So for me, I dey look for your safety, the safety of your money.
Because person wey you use 35,000.
For example, I was invited to, but I don't even understand. Just like what she said. For me, they were just speaking grammar. It wasn't clear. I was like, oh.
Okay, maybe another time we'll talk about it. You know. So I say for single women, that's the best time for you. You know, when you are still single, start saving. start saving. It's not about you to get the money and then you spend them on ashwebi, spend them on shoe. So start saving immediately. Have an emergency fund. Create a budget. Allow yourself, like slimming down, who they like go.
No, I've reduced it.
So you can indulge once in a while, but don't make it a habit.
No, it's no longer, because before it was.
This gold as a means of investment. What
yes, it's a good,
for me.
It is a good form of investment. Gold, silver, it is a good form of investment.
Tell me go buy.
They'll put
yes, you keep it because gold.
And rises with dollar.
Kemi, good morning.
Now.
How you doing, Kemi?
So good now, big.
Hello, Kemi.
Chemosynthesis. Hello, Kemi.
I think you need to turn down the volume.
The volume is high.
It's a bit high.
Could you? Okay, better. Okay. Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
On this topic, women and money. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
On the topic, women and money.
We can hear you.
More explanation, please. I need, because there's a program I'm trying to bring for women, which the team is women's own in my community.
Okay.
Hello, Kemi.
Ask us any question. So what do you
really want us to
what
do?
Do you want to?
Do you want Madam to come?
My question is that I need more explanation on that topic, please.
She's been explaining.
Women and
money. Which one you want me to explain? This one where they see.
How women can empower themselves without relying on the husband.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, women can. That is the first thing when we say.
How women can rely on themselves.
We heard you.
On the husband.
Okay.
Yes, especially financially. Especially when it comes to money.
Money, yeah.
So that's not the first time. The reason when we ask that question for the first time, say every woman must get something where they bring in income for her. So either she goes out to work and collect salary, or she do business and they make profits from there. That's not the very, very first thing where we talk about. So once she has money, you know, when she has money coming in for her, she can then work on that money that is coming in for her. She has to budget the money to ensure that waiting she they spend, you know, pass waiting they come in for her. You understand? That's not the another leg. The another leg, they say, okay, I don't make this money now. Waiting I feel do put this money into where could they bring more money for me? So that's not another aspect where you go look at. Waiting I feel do where I feel put my money so that this money can be generating more money for me. And then women should also get involved. If not married women, she should get involved in the family finance.
Yes, she know.
Yes. So
most men no one know. Now just daddy bring money.
Yes, most women no one know. So you must get involved. If you ask your husband, talk about them.
How much would they spend?
How much would they spend
in a week?
Those some men know they like review how much because they believe if they review.
Don't be making review salary.
Not the salary.
Okay.
Let's know yet
for the family.
And a woman
I see on that communication because now when they're easily accessible, I don't think this would be a problem. This should be a problem.
No, see, any man where you ask, okay, how much would they spend? Every man will want a woman make you know.
Of course now.
If you ask him, say how much it earn, now that one he go say, you know, want to make you know. But if you ask him, say
every man wants to know. It gives respect to the woman in the face of the man. Yeah,
they help manage.
You know how much because at times most men don't know until you show us say, hey, Baba, see how much they spend a day. What if we do less one go reduce? My go happy. Now waiting they make us happy.
Reduce cost.
If you can give us maybe he go reduce here. We they happy for that one. I'm gonna make it constant. You know.
Because you know most times for women they say you don't know how much I they spend. I they spend this one for my child hair. I they buy this pepper. I they do this one. I they do that one. You know all those small things where they also land. But the men they are the ones where they take the heavy things. like the house rent, like the school fees.
The
woman, sure you know how much your husband they spend. How much be the rent for the house? Some women don't even know how much the rent they.
So how will you be able to appreciate that home itself?
And even yourself, say, okay, how can we even get more money inside the house? How can we even invest more inside the house? Because if you know, say, this your house rent, now 750 per year. Or if you know, say, now 1.something million per year. And then you take your children, maybe now 2 children or 3 children you have. Add everything together.
In fact,
know how much?
Such things, Mama Monica, if woman know about them, they even help to hear him. Woman no go one day born anyhow because he said
you know how much your husband's salary be. I be how much na spend. Yeah.
But if woman don't know that one, I ain't go to say whatever every time every use your family planning. This financial thing, you go help to solve
even for the future as well.
Benny.
You go know if you know say that 1.5 and you ask yourself how much be my own salary. Maybe your salary na 50,000. You add everything per annum. You say everything na how much? Maybe na just 600,000. And the house where we they live na 1.5 or na 750 where you they live. And you have 2 children where they go to school.
Private school.
Add everything together. Calculate how much for the session, which is the whole year. So they build everything. Your husband and him go fuel your car. Your husband and him go do insurance for you. Everything add them together.
Pay for
have
NEPA.
An idea. You go pay DSTV. Sweetheart, DSTV. You don't expire. Add everything together. Not be the one where you they do. The one where the man they do. Add everything together. In fact, when you see maybe 3.something million, you come divide them, divided by 12.
You know how far.
To know how much per month, how much it costs. Ask yourself, I fit do this thing. So if you don't fit do now him go you go come. Wake up and tell yourself, say, you need
time has go.
Yes, so
well, this is just a topic for us to continue.
Yes.
You know, because just guys do with women alone. Even men self, they get things to learn. So we'll obviously continue next week.
Yes, so we'll be back.